Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we are going to check fresh release from Modelcollect. Of course that's a 1/72 scale kit and this time it copies tank from Soviet Army. That's a T-64AV or PV. As you can see there are two versions in one box and it's written here as well. And this time it will be copied in small scale. Let me remind you that we are still gathering money for the new camera. You can help us too by pressing the donate button on our website. It is easy, it is done via PayPal, so it should be safe as well, and only you decide the amount we will get from you. As for the kit, as you can see, packaging is quite typical for Modelcollect. Here you can see comparison with my hand. Then here we have some information about manufacturer and some safety devices in several languages. That's a top loading box, so just give me a second to open it. And straight away we have assembly manual on the top. And then the whole box is full of different sprues. So let's start with the assembly manual, which is printed in typical Modelcollect style. As you can see, we have short history note on the first page. Then there is a parts map. Assembly process starts with turret. We continue with various accessories on the turret. Then we start with glacis plate, lower hull part, and continue with suspension and tracks. Assemble everything together. In total there are 15 steps, as you can see. And then we have two marking options available for this kit, which is not that many, but let's not forget that this is a small scale kit. Then we have small plastic bag with decal sheet. Just give me a second to open it. And we will take a closer look at what is featured here. I can see that this decal sheet is printed by cartograph, so printing quality is noticeably better than what we saw in previous releases. And I will zoom in so that you can see it closer. Here it is. Various symbols for different armies, even Slovak army is here. So it will be up to you which one you will copy on your vehicle. Then we can start with grey plastic sprues. Here is the first one. As you can see, manufacturer placed here different parts like turret, for example here, glacis plate. Also those are side armor panels, separate hatches for the turret. And everything looks quite fine. I will zoom in so that you can see turret. As you can see, there is an imitation of external armor. These are hatches. This is an external armor side skirts, which should be aligned on the hull once you assemble it. Next we have another grey plastic sprue. This one is dedicated to suspension parts, not that big and nothing that interesting, I would say. On the bottom of the box we have two absolutely identical plastic sprues. These are track parts. This kit will have separate track links. And I will zoom in so that you can see it closer. So here they are, and here you can see them from another side. It's nice that manufacturer decided to do long cuts as a single piece parts, so that you won't have to deal with separate track links. And we all understand that it won't be that pleasant procedure in 1/72 scale. Now I'm opening the next plastic bag, which is full of different sprues. For example, we have two absolutely identical frames with suspension parts. I will zoom in so that you can see them. Let's take a look at road wheels. Here you can see them closer. And here are drive sprockets. Note that attachment points are placed right on the teeth, so you have to be careful while separating them, because it might be easy to damage them and then you have to fix them somehow. Then here we have another plastic sprue. Side skirts, which are molded as one-piece parts. Also here we have glacis plate. Again, some external elements. Let's zoom into these side skirts parts. As you can see, we have some pre-molded elements, which should look even better after we apply some washes on these parts, because otherwise they will look just plain. Next we have frame with parts for the top hull part. And as you can see, glacis plate is molded separately together with mud guards. I can zoom in so that you can see it closer. Here it is. And here we have the main section with engine cover in place. And note the strange color of the plastic. I wonder if it was done intentionally or it was just some problem with plastic coloring. And then we have here some turret parts. Nothing special, I would say, so we just go on to the next plastic sprue. And this one is approximately the same as what we saw in the beginning. I think it's exactly the same. Just give me a second. Yes, it is the same plastic sprue as the one we saw in the beginning, so we basically get two absolutely identical frames in one kit. Then we have plastic lower hull part. I can zoom in so that you can see it closer. Here it is. Suspension elements will have to be installed separately. This self-entrenching device is already pre-molded, so you won't have to glue it as a separate panel, and it might be appreciated by some modelers. And then last but not the least is this plastic bag with several PE threads and also small assembly manual about how to assemble Commander's armor shield. So here are two PE threads. They're unpainted, as I said before, and here we have various meshes, attachment points for side skirts, and note that some parts will have to be bent, so be ready for this. So that's all for this video review. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, this kit is already available for purchase, and I will be happy to hear your opinion about such tank in such small scale. Write it here in the comment section below. Of course, if you like this video and you want to help us, press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye!